23 degrees today, so still got a little way to go. It is Thursday, August the 24th, and I tell you what, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and very, very happy to have you on board. It really is a pleasure. If you're a first-time viewer, got to welcome you, especially along this morning. So very, very happy to have you. But I tell you what, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. Bell notifications when we get important people, much like today's feature artist, Ben Real. Normally from Ireland. I think he's coming out of Norway somewhere. I'm going to talk to him about that, or Scandinavia somewhere anyway. But at the same time, if you're going to subscribe, why not do the thummy thing? Yeah, you know, that's what the sub is, subscribe. Thummy thing, get epileptic. Do that. Absolutely. Let us know that you love us. Really, it is easy to do. It really, really is. But in the meantime, I got to be honest with you, today we're catching up with our very, very good friend, Ben Real. Check this out. Here is Hunter. Okay, Troy Tipton is watching. Nice to have Troy on board, and Nick Plews. Hello, Nick. Nice to have you on board. It really, really is.
Clyde Hill and Trevor Lowry.
Clyde Hill, Trevor Lowry, and Bo Gregory as well as joining us. It's really, really cool. I see Cece's watching as well. You got to watch out for that guy.
Yeah, that Cece guy.
That Cece guy, yeah, absolutely. Ben, I hope you actually haven't been riding that contraption behind you.
No, it's too professional for me, that contraption. But I have been riding a bike today. I know you said I was in Norway, but I'm actually in the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere over that way that spoke funny.
And they love their bicycles here, so yeah. But I actually did a lot of cycling in the last few days, which was great.
Nice. Do you,
I was a typical Dutchman for the last few days.
Right, so do you do a lot of cycling anyway?
Not really at home. I have a bike, but there's too many hills around our way. But I do occasionally. But it's great to cycle here because it's all flat, as you know. It's all flat land.
All right. I don't get on a bike unless it's got a motor with it.
I can imagine that. Get your motor running out on the highway.
Yeah, absolutely, my friend. I've got a 1340 Fat Boy and a Roadster. He's frozen up.
He'll come back.
Will he come back?
Yeah.
Like his watch. There he is.
Go.
You froze up there for a minute.
Oh, did I? Am I back?
Yeah, yes you are. Yes you are.
Maybe it's something to do with this closet I'm stuck in. But,
Yeah, maybe you might have to come out of the closet earlier than you expected. What shirt are you wearing?
Barcelona.
Okay.
You know, Lionel Messi, Barcelona.
Yep.
But I have Ronaldinho on the back of it, which is you can see the back.
No, but that was a nice shot at the back of your neck. When was the last time you watched it?
Yeah.
Your idea. Anyway.
He's in a closet today. That's the first.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you, Ben. I've never interviewed anybody in a closet before. Okay, so you're breaking new ground here.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the desk. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're catching up with our very, very good friend Ben Real, normally out of Ireland, and today he's out of the closet, or in the closet. Ben, welcome back to Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm in the closet somewhere in the Netherlands, yeah.
Who put you there?
Well, I'm staying with my friend Evert, and he's gone to bed because he's got work so early in the morning, so I didn't want to waken him, so this is probably the most soundproof room in the house where I'm furthest away from where he's sleeping, so he doesn't hear my low bass tones when I'm talking.
Well, Ben, thank Ebert for at least supplying you with a soundproof closet. Does he close the door, lock it so he can't hear you until he needs you?
Well, hopefully the door's not locked, yeah. Hopefully I can get out of here.
Now, Ben, we started off the show with Hunter, and I think it would be remiss of us if we didn't refresh everybody's memory on this one, because believe me, still your most requested track here at Galaxy.
Wow, brilliant.
It really is. So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, yeah, with Hunter, it's a song from my new album, Come a Long Way, you know. And I guess Hunter, I know somebody thought it was a song about. I remember one critic says, "Is it a song about a stalker?" But no, it's not about a stalker. It's actually a bit inspired by The Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum. You know the movie Robert Mitchum?
Yes, I do.
Right,
Yes,
the
I
Hunter.
do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kind of had that in mind when I was writing the song. It could be about wanting a girl or wanting you're in love with somebody and wanting her, or, you know. But it's also kind of you know, to go out. Might be about a girl, or it could be about going out and seizing the moment, you know, and grabbing what you want in life, you know.
Absolutely, but I tell you what, the person that asked you if it was a song about a stalker, that's a devious mind right there, don't you think?
Yes, I think, yeah, so definitely.
Yeah, my natural reaction would have been, why, did you recognise yourself within the lyrics?
Yeah.
Literally.
A song is reflective of, you know, people take their own meanings of songs, so maybe he took that meaning for himself, because maybe he is a stalker.
Yeah, well, maybe there's some underlying kind of deals going on with that one now. Absolutely. Now, Ben, where the heck are you? Why are you in the, where you are?
Yeah, well, I was over doing a festival, Harlem Jazz in the Netherlands here. Actually, last Thursday I did the festival gig, but I was doing some shows around it as well, some gigs around it. So I actually had six gigs, 6 nights in a row there. And tonight was the first night off, so I had a well-deserved trip to the beach today. That's why I'm wearing my Barcelona jersey. I went to the beach, and it was a beautiful day here. It was 25 degrees. It was sensational. So, and I did about, must have did about 25, 30k on a bike. Not this bike, but another bike. So, and then, so I'm over on tour. So I'm off to have to get a train down to Nuremberg tomorrow, which is in Germany, which is 8.5-hour train journey, and I have 3 gigs in Nuremberg. Then I go on down to Munich to do 3 gigs in Munich, and then home.
That's quite a full card, really, isn't it? It's quite a busy schedule for you.
Yeah. That's the way I like it, though. You know, I don't like too many nights off. You know, maybe when I get older, I'll have to take more nights off. But I'm still feeling fit enough to go out every night.
Believe me, Ben, I'm 21 and you just can't stop me. I eat my carrots, you know what I mean?
That's it. If you eat your veg, you eat your greens, and you eat your carrots, you'll be fine, you'll be flying.
Absolutely. And I'm especially happy because our government is taking our government service tax off vegetables. So, you know, I'm loving it. I can get an extra carrot or 2 now.
Well, that's a great idea. It's about time government started promoting healthy foods. Instead of having cheap McDonald's and stuff where people are getting obesity problems and health problems, and that's clogging up the health service with people who have bad diets.
Well, I tell you what,
Promote healthy foods.
you've just worried half of America right there.
Well, damn right I have.
You scared the living potatoes out of them, you really have. Now, Ben, I want to know...
I hope you're not sponsored by McDonald's.
Nah, I'm not, but I tell you what, I wouldn't mind if McDonald's wanted to sponsor me. In fact, I've heard just recently that now they're coming into jewellery. You can have a Mac ring. A real one.
Right.
When does McDonald's get into jewellery?
At least you can't eat that, which is probably better for you.
Yeah, and believe me, I've been telling them to keep their fingers off my fry kids and stuff like that after that one, you know what I mean? But truly, there is a McJewelry, and it's kind of weird actually. Where would you buy it from McDonald's? Would you go and get your burgers and fries and everything else and then go and buy a few bits of jewellery, maybe a watch? I don't know. Maybe it might be successful at an airport or something like that. You never know. I don't know. Anyway, come a long way, Ben. You're going to be on a train for 8 hours. Believe me, by the time you get off, you'll be saying you've come a long way. This is the title track of your new album, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
So tell me all about it.
Well, come a long way. The song, and I guess the whole album is a kind of retrospective. It's because I turned 50 when I was making the record, and it's kind of a look back in my life so far. And where I came from, and growing up in Northern Ireland, where I did grow up during the Troubles and stuff. So it's reflecting back on all that and childhood and stuff. So it's it's kind of sums up the whole album, and especially this song sums up the journey thus far,
I think it is good from time to time to take stock of where you've been and where you're heading, you know what I mean? And absolutely love, come a long way. Officially we're going to release it today here at Galaxy with Ben Real, initially coming out of Ireland. But you have been requesting it. We have been playing it in the breakfast show here at Galaxy, and believe me, people are loving it, Ben. They really, really are. And
I made a good video for it as well. If people check the video on YouTube, they've come a long way. It's a really nice video that was made as well. So people check it out. If your listeners check it out, it's great. Absolutely
brilliant, my friend. So, right here, coming out of the closet is Ben Real. No, I mean literally, not, any other way. Here is Ben Real at Galaxy, and come a long way. Oh, dear. Let me just take care of that. Get rid of that. Right. Gosh, can you turn that blasty thing off for me, please? It's getting hot in here. It really is.
It's bloody hot in here as well. It's no air.
Yeah, it's 23 degrees outside. Add another 10 degrees for being in here with all the computers and everything.
So this is still your winter, yeah?
It is. It's still our winter, so you can imagine how hot it's going to get being a La Nina kind of year.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, geez, can I say that?
Yep, absolutely we can. But, I mean, honestly, I think at the heat of summer we're going to be up around 40s.
Well, in Southern Europe, in Italy and Spain, it was this summer. It was nearly getting close to the 50s. In some days, it was ridiculous.
Absolutely. Whereas some parts of Canada right now are on fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scary, especially the people.
Scary stuff. Yeah.
honestly, for a number of years that I've been doing this, I've known of the California fires, I've known of the Blue Mountain fires in Australia. There's been fires in Italy and in Canada and places like this. Even just recently in Hawaii, Maui.
Yeah, Hawaii was destroyed, yeah.
Yeah, you know, just that's left field. You don't expect that one. You might expect maybe a volcano or something coming out of that region, but a major fire, wouldn't have thunk it.
Yeah. Well, 40 would be hot for New Zealand. That's probably record breaking stuff. Is it there? If we reach 40?
Yes,
Close to it, yeah. You see, the whole deal too, bro, is that we're on the east coast of the North Island, which is quite tropical in its own right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when summer comes along, and we're in a basin where we are, we're surrounded by hills. So we have a different biosphere to the rest of the country. I can be sitting here in perfectly fine weather, and Barbara's got rain at her house. You know?
Yeah.
And she's what, about
50k.
about 50k away as the crow flies?
Yeah, I suppose when you're surrounded by hills and stuff, it's a bit of a heat trap as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I'm up on the hills.
And you're on top of the hills?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the sea breeze, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's lucky. I mean, on the way into work, she gets this absolutely panoramic view of the ocean and everything, you know, so it's a wonderful view. And then she's got a volcano as a backdrop as well. An active one.
Galaxy.
Ben, I got to read this to you. I think you'll find it amusing. Nick Plews, who is one of the members of the Heartland Roots Band coming out of Leicester in the UK, says, from the Emerald Isle to Holland in a closet, from a beach in a Baccarat shirt, have a great musical time, Ben.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Barker, yeah, of course, the Barcelona t-shirt, of course, I get it now. Absolutely. I'm a Kiwi. I'm slightly slow, but I do come with the pickup sooner or later. I really do. So thank you, Nick. Absolutely loving it. Ben, I've got to ask you, anything new coming out in the near future?
Well, probably, I might be releasing another song from the album, Going to Get Back in September, a song called Let the Road Rise. You know, it's going to be the next single that I'm going to release from the album, you know. But as for, you know, new material, apart from the new record, I will be working on new material. I've actually got a lot of songs kind of half in the can for the next album, you know. So I'll be getting stuck into that as well in September and October, trying to move it on, try and get it ready for maybe. I might even get it out in 2004 or 2024. Sir.
I was going to say that's forward backwards, but then I really want to know, how do we purchase your new album, Come a Long Way? Where do we go to buy that?
Well, the best place to go is direct to my website, benreal.com, and straight to the artist himself, and then I can send it out anywhere in the world from my website. So you can order from anywhere in the world, and it'll get to you one way or another. It will get to you.
Absolutely brilliant. And as heard on Galaxy, believe me, we love Ben Real. Ben, don't go anywhere just yet. Please don't come out of the closet too soon. because we want to take some photos. You're breaking ground right now. We've never done an interview in a closet before, so please, we want to take a few pickies. But in the meantime, folks, don't go anywhere, because very, very shortly we're going to Alberta in Canada to catch up with a young lady by the name of Amber. Yes, Amber Heyday is going to be joining us, and I'm looking forward to that, coming out of the Cut de Barlow Promotions Company, and got to say hi to all of those guys. They do such a great job. But in the meantime, stay tuned. Have a very happy and successful morning. Catch you in an hour.
Galaxy FM.